Thursday Night Baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to bat, Victor Reyes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Victor Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
On the ground to the left side. Anderson picks it up. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Up next, Harold Castro. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next up for Detroit, Willie Castro. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
And they're runners at the corners now. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Abreu might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Spencer Turnbull will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up is Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, action time.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Baddoo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Leury.
Stepping in next, Leury Garcia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's out.
lays off 2-2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Good guys held in check here. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The batter will be Luis Robert, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The numbers: 282 to start play, 3 homers, 9 driven in. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Blake Rutherford.
Next in at the plate is Blake Rutherford. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First delivery to him. Line hard. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Robbie Grossman is at the plate as he watches ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. One gone here in the Detroit third. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. In now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball one. Baddoo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Standing in now, Willie Castro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rutherford gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox 0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Engel, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
That's a ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. A ball and no strikes. In the air out to right. Robert is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So now here is Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that one yanked just foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. This will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake Rutherford.
And stepping in, Blake Rutherford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. Ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Chicago. At the plate now is Jeimer Candelario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch on the way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Next to hit, Akil Baddoo, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Ken さんおはようございます。
The 1-1.
Oh, that's it.
Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
違うチームと戦ってましたよね。
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
今日もあれですね、巨人引き分けてましたね。スタミナがやばいですね、これ。
Into the box now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
ホームラン打ってましたよ。
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
なんか同点で
Grossman on
そのまま終わっ
third.
たみたいで
Reyes
す。
is over at second with one down in the inning. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center.
同点になる。
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
すんなりいけないですな。
To the plate now, Willie Castro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
阪神はどんな感じなんですか？
The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-1, here it is. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
変えましょう。これはやばいっすわ。2番手もこれ防御率めちゃくちゃ悪いんですけどね。
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Jose Ruiz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
名将ラルーサ来ましたね。よいしょ。なんか中途半端に暑いですな。暑い時は冷やした方が涼しいですな。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
監督勝利数歴代2位。
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
さあ、この人が抑えれるかどうか。
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Two men are on with
それ
two
プ
men
ラ
out.
ス頭も冷やすという。
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning.
一番あかんやつじゃないですか。
So a three-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
28度ですね。ここで持ってかれる。
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
これでますます防御率が悪くなりますね。
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
いやー、抑えるか思ったら思いっきし打たれましたね。
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back
イニ
full.
ングが少ないか
Well, he
ら
had
ま
him down
あ
0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away
次
and
投
end
げ
this
たらい
inning.
けるんちゃ
This
う
has
か
been
思
a
ったん
fun
ですけ
battle
ど
to watch.
2 out, nobody on.
どうやら難しそうですな。
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time, and a fastball misses there, ball 4.
これ
And
は
I'm
来ませ
pretty
ん
sure
な。
he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
この回投げてほし
So
い
a
んです
runner
け
at
ど。
first with 2 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
ワンアウト取れんかったらほんまに落ちな
2
あかん
balls
です
and
な
no strikes to Ramos.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the night from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox 3. Stepping in once again is Adam Engel. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first
真ん中入っ
pitch.
てますよね。
Oh, forget about this one. Baba
もうやり返
Booey.
す。
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line and left. 6th home run on the season for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
このアンダーソンさんがね、もう一つ打率が上がらないんです。
Oh, one pitch on its
こ
way.
の間しかも怪我してね、
Swinging strike, and
ま
now
だ
it's
治ってないん
0-2.
ですよ。
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down
なんか
0-2. He's been
ケツ
swinging
の
the
方
heck
を
out
痛
of
め
the
た
bat.
みた
I
い。
thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
これがストライク。
1 out, bases empty, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. First offering on its
気
way.
になりましたか。
Lined into right, a base hit.
なんか1週間ぐらいかか
No
るって書い
mistake
て
what he
た。
was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss
今
it.
日はもう無理やり出てますけどね。
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cue shot here out towards short. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that's the second out.
間に合わず。
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
止まっとった分間に合わんかったですな。
Before the first pitch, a check at first. So now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning.
でも1点取ったんでね。
1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox 4. So now into the box is Jeimer Candelario. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
あれ、このピッチャー変えてましたね。15球。次こっちですな。
Tyler Johnson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Robert is there to put it away for out number 1. And now, Robbie Grossman singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. Right side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Akil.
Next up, Akil Baddoo notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
今んとこホワイトソックスも調子がいいからね。
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
生活ですよ。
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 50.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 6-4. Kyle Funkhauser enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
ああ、向こうさんも変えてきましたね。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Leury Garcia.
ああ、ガルシアさんから。
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
いきなり打つ。
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
4連覇。
The 2-0.
That's a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
ああ、真ん中来るか。
The 3-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Blake Rutherford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Men on third with 2 down.
43勝119敗。
2-1 after the foul ball there.
借金だらけですね。 借金76もあるんですか。
From the belt, the pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains steady at 6-4. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5-yard Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will kick off the third base bag.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
From the stretch.
Count is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Scope gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit to first, taken in by Abreu. To second for 1, to Abreu for the big double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Tigers 9 and the White Sox 4. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Engel.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
That misses 2-0.
さすがにもう嫌になりましたかね。
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
大野球無視しホームラン打ったのに。なんかえらいガラガラなってきてますね。
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. First offering.
Ball, that's good.
Now the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Ramos over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
だいぶガラガラですよ。
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field.
これまた平凡なフライ。
Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 9. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
お客さん戻ってきましたよ。なんか買いに行ってたんちゃいますか。えらい戻ってきましたね。
Jimmy Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
なんか食い物買いに行ってたんちゃいますか。結構向こうの人って飲んだり食ったりするイメージありますよね。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
かっこいいね。
Here it comes 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
何者とか
Yeah,
基
just
本ないですも
non-competitive
んね。
pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
ハンバーガ
Count
ーとか
full,
めちゃ
3
くちゃで
balls
かい
and 2
ですもんね。
strikes.
食べれないですよね、あれ多すぎて。
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And, Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
でも英語がわからんとほんまにね。
On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So stepping in is Victor Reyes. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
翻訳で
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Reyes at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
さらに1点追加
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
変えてもこれは一緒ですよ
Here comes the 0-1, and he takes this one high, 1-1.
丸刈りじゃ
Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
さらに2点入る
And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
アウトが取れないですねこれも
Matt Foster enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Renato Nunez.
ここまで打たれるの珍しいですね
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
でもリアル試合でもめちゃくちゃ打たれる時ありますもんね
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye.
変え
1
て
and
も
2.
変えても打たれまくるっていう
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tigers lead this one 13-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Yoan Moncada will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
わあ、またお客さん帰ってもうた。
First pitch on the way.
今度はもう帰ったんちゃうんすか。
Lined hard to center field.
さすがにもう嫌
And
な
the
ったん
move
ち
to
ゃ
the
うんす
pinch
か。
hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
またトイレ行ってんす
Jumped
か。
all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
あんだけおったのにみんな消えましたよ。
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to stand in is Leury Garcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Baddoo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this wild affair.
これで戻ってきてるかい。
Yoan Moncada will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
さすがに帰ったんちゃいますか。
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
女子トイレってなんかいつも長蛇の列できてるイメージあります。
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Garcia over to his right. 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Jamer Candelario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again. 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
化粧直しするんちゃいますかね。
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
残ってくれる人がおるっていうのはいいですな。
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And this is lined hard to deep left. Rutherford able to track it down for the third out. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Luis Robert, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
ほんまにガラガラですね。
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
いやー、首位のチームとは思えん感じですね。
A ball and two strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
サッカーのスタジアムで集団観戦してるみたいですね、また。
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Zach Collins will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one, well below the zone. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
こういう展開もありますよね。
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake.
White Sox down to their final out, and that'll bring up Blake Rutherford. Eloy Jimenez gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
また武道館でやってるんですか。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 13-4 the way this one ends. The Detroit Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Spencer Turnbull earns his first win of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
とことん打たれましたね、今日は。阪神打線爆発ですね。まあジャニーズファンはね、かもしれないですけど。
Time of the ball game, 4 out.
これでまあ連敗ですけど、次があれですね、インディアンですな。ちょこちょこ休みありますね、これ。 インド3連戦ですか。3代目出しなさい。桐生さんでも大丈夫ですよ。まあでも、1.5 になってますけど、まだまだね、貯金はあるんで。阪神が5割復帰ですね。ヤンキーさんもやばいですね、これ。0.5。歴代のね、メンバーが出てきたりとか。アストロズと、広島が1位ですね。巨人も1位。まだなんとか。よしよ、さあ終わりますか。今日はあれでしたね。9時から COD でしたね。はい、お疲れ様でした。よしよ、さあ、ではではでは。